And this champion can be used to fuse another champion. Are you sure you want to sacrifice this champion? Oh no, no, no. We do not want to do that. Hey everyone, TimaeuSS here, and welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video, and today we are going to take a look at some of the biggest mistakes you can make and ruin your account, okay? And of course, we want to avoid that. Now, these have been done and tested by yours truly. I did this during my free to play Raid Shadow Legends journey. As you can see, we have a 14 or 2-week challenge, 14 days challenge, where we take a brand new Raid Shadow Legends account, time it with the 6th anniversary event with all of these wonderful, wonderful rewards, and try to essentially push as far as we can. Now, if you're interested yourself, you can use my link or the QR code on the screen right now to get some awesome beginning rewards. You can see we got epic champion Zargala alongside the free legendary Alice the Wanderer, as well as Song Wukong by redeeming the codes. And I also got very lucky on this free to play account and securing Rotos the Lost Groom as well. But anyhow, some of the biggest mistakes I've made along the way, and I'm hoping that by making this video you would avoid it, is number one, do not fuse or use any characters for materials if they have this little icon. Okay, you can see that this little circly yin yang icon, essentially this indicates that the character can be fused. Now, for those of you that don't know what that means, if you go into a portal section and then go to the fusion, you can see some of these can be fused into a specific unit. So for example, let's take a look. This Health Stitcher Born character is essentially the event rewards for a bunch of these events, and if you get multiple copies of these, level them up to level 40, ascend them, you can then fuse into the Light Ward Senendra, and 4 copies of that gets you the Lord Entertainer, and this is of course the 6th anniversary mascot. Okay, he looks so awesome, and looking the skill, you know what, pretty good, pretty decent. Lots of CC controls, and overall a free legendary in the sense that you can fuse for it. And because of how many of these events are happening right now, you can see that there's like a Mikage, and all of these, that's right, all of these characters you need to slowly farm and then fuse. That's super important, and this one is really achievable, because you can see some of these you just get them from drops, and then the remaining one you can fuse from story drops. So all these characters, they can be fused, and you definitely don't want to waste your resources and waste all of these champions. I've done it myself, unfortunately. Now, not every one of these fusion characters are meta, but they are at least of high rarity and a good addition to your team. Now, speaking of fusion and the pulls, you can see that we got a lot of mystery shards. So these are the green ones that gives you common, uncommon, rare champions. So 1, 2, and 3 star characters. Now, when you're summoning for them, you can use silver to expand your slots. Alright, but don't waste too much silver, because it's a precious resources, and certainly do not use your gems. What you want to do is that you can use some of the 1 stars and level the 1 stars up as well when you're dungeon farming, and then fuse them into 2 stars. Or even though I don't recommend this, you can use the 1 stars as EXP. And then for the remaining shards, you want to save them for the 2x event. There are events like the progressive chance, which allows you to essentially have a higher chance of securing characters of your choice, but the base percentage of getting a legendary or getting an epic champion is the same. Okay, you can click on the eye info here, and it's 0.5% chance. So you definitely need to at least wait for a 2x chance, and it does come around, so you want to save your shards for them. Don't just spend them all in one go. Another thing is that you can see my mine is not unlocked, which I just got 500 right now, so I can unlock it. And I'm going to show you guys how this works. Essentially, this is a passive income. Okay, so for every 4 hours 48 minutes, you'll get 5. Now, it may look like it's going to take ages to pay itself back, but don't worry, because initially you'll be showered with gems. This is not a bad investment if you're planning to play this game long term, okay? Because the rewards are quite nice, and 3 is the maximum level, so you'll get there in about a month's time. And then if you play for, a month or so, yes, slowly but surely these will pay themselves back. So this is where you should be spending gem, and not other random locations. Next is the market, and I've said you always want to grab some of the fodders, the 2 stars, as well as the mystery shards, and unlock it until the silver coins part. And when it costs gems, that's something for the future later on. All right, so that is definitely a mistake that you want to avoid, is not using gems correctly. Okay, that's really, really bad in the beginning. Okay, now the next part is that when you are going through your characters, don't go for your legendaries as your first level 60 and full upgrades. That is one of the common mistakes, and the one that I thought about doing myself. Because you see, oh my goodness, your starter is only a rare character, a blue level 60. Why should I waste my resources and get him to level 60 where I can just, splurge on some of these free legendaries that you'll get? Well, the thing is, if you take a look at the upgrade for the skills, all right, if we go inside the tavern and we click on the upgrade skills, you'll see that we don't have any tomes or duplicates of the characters to boost this unit's skills. And it's going to be the same for all of these, even the epic champions as well. We have a lack of skills. We are collecting some, but they're nowhere as near as abundant as, of course, your 3 stars. You can see Kale is 656, fully maxed out for the skills. That's because we have a lot of rare skill tomes, which is going to be super easy for our blue or rare level heroes. But for the champions that are much, much higher level, you're not going to be able to upgrade their skills, so they're not going to be anywhere close to their full power. That is unfortunate. You'll have to work slowly towards it, but that is what it is. All right. Next is the gears. Don't upgrade random gears. It's going to cost a lot of silver. You can see I'm ignoring all of these lower rarity silver gears, and I'm only spending my silver on, for example, the initial lifesteal set, because that's going to allow KL to solo everything, and then looking into things like speed boots as well as sets that are going to matter in the beginning. And I really hesitate to push anything past plus 12, plus 16 on this set of gloves is okay. I can see this being used for a long time. Your main, 5-star lifesteal set, yeah, they can go to plus 16 if I want to. The percentage crit increase on the glove is very nice, but anything else, I don't want to push it to 16 because it costs a lot of gold. You rather make sure that the rest of the crew can see that my Alice is not even equipped with gear just yet, but you want them to be at least somewhat upgraded before you spend all of your silvers into upgrading a piece that's just going to be replaced to plus 16. So resource management is a big mistake that you do not want to make if you were to spend your silvers elsewhere. The final biggest mistake that people make is stamina management. As you can see, it's very, very important that you keep pushing through the main campaign, okay? And through your initial stages, you're going to be stuck, yes. Then you can go back, go to dungeons, and clear a few things if they are part of your missions, okay? But don't be stuck clearing your dungeons non-stop. That is one of the biggest issues I have with some of these new players starting out, because you're going to spend so much stamina in the campaign pushing for progress and then farming your first 6-star that you don't have the luxury to waste your stamina in the dungeons, especially because some of these dungeons, they're difficult and you're not going to clear the higher stages because you just don't have the levels or the gear to, and levels is going to make a huge impact for you at this stage, so that you going into the dungeons and then going over, let's say, stage 6 or 7 of the dungeon is much worse than going back into your campaign and clearing as far as you can, going through the hard mode and then go through the brutal mode and then farming that. This is a much better use of your stamina versus just going non-stop into the dungeons and wasting resources and then farming suboptimal stages. Hope that clears up for you, especially, for the early few days of the game. And there we have it. Thank you so much, guys, once again for watching this video. Hopefully these tips and tricks, as well as the biggest mistakes you need to avoid, has helped you through your progression of your own free-to-play Raid Shadow Legends journey. As for myself, honestly, this has been such a pleasant try to see how far I can get with Raid. And of course, we still have couple of days left for our 14-day journey, so let's see if we can make another level 60 and progress further with our characters. Anyhow, thank you so much once again for watching this video, and if you're interested, use the QR code to get the 6th anniversary rewards with Epic Champion Zargala on top of the free redemption code that you can use to either get Supreme, Gaelic, or Monkey King alongside, of course, Alice, the Wonder, and it's TimaeuSS here. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye now.